Hello, everyone. This is Sharon Heller with Network in Action in Denver. And I'm here today with Dean Galbraith. Hi, Dean.
Hi, Sharon.
Good to see you today.
Likewise, good to see you.
Dean is with Cirrus Line. And can you share with us a little bit, Dean, about Cirrus Line and what kind of work you're up to?
Sure. So we're a technology company. We've been around for over 15 years, helping customers understand and evaluate different technologies and helping implement those as needed. Our specialties are really in computer systems, computer networks, telephone systems, and security implementations, both physical and virtual.
Super important, especially now. I find myself and everyone I talk to more dependent on technology than ever before. And I'm wondering if you could just talk a little bit about why it's such an important time for your customers to have, great, effective technology working for them, and how you can help with that.
Sure. So what we're finding is the technology has gotten more complex, more difficult for people to maintain and manage. Updates need to be done on a regular basis, but curiously, not all updates should be done because they interject other problems.
Uh-huh.
So understanding what needs to be done and how it needs to be done and when it should be done is very difficult for most business owners and employees of the technology. So what we find is it's time for businesses to relinquish that responsibility to a company like us that understands the needs, and let them get back to what their business is and where their expertise is. Let us take on the technology side.
Yeah. And so, if, for example, like a small business owner isn't quite sure what needs to change, but they know things are not working properly, what is a good starting point for them?
Just initially give us a call. We'll come out at no cost, understand what's going on, what their challenges are, what recommendations we might have to take care of some things. And typically what we find is it's a process. So we start out with a couple of short-term quick fixes to fix an ongoing issue, and then kind of lay out a strategy and a plan for what needs to be done over time to help them achieve what their technology goals are.
So important. And I've been surprised, I think, in different interactions with business owners, how many times people are just settling for technology that's not working properly. And I really do hope more people reach out to you, or companies like yours, to get help, because it really does, I think, slow down the process, for people, and they don't realize that.
It does. And in today's world now, with all the security issues, security risks, we find more holes and more challenges for people that don't realize some of the risks they're in for. And 50% of the risks are really caused by internal mistakes. It's not people being malicious. It's just they didn't realize they shouldn't have clicked on this, or they did that. And it just opens them up to more risks than they really need to have. And so we do all we can to try and mitigate as many risks as possible, and still be cost conscious and say, okay, there's a trade off here, how much you want to spend to mitigate that risk. But we'll present the options and make some recommendations and hopefully find some solutions that'll work for them.
Yeah, good. And can you just speak a little bit about what's different about Cirrus Line, or what differentiates you from other technology companies out there?
Sure. So our team has a lot of expertise in several different areas. So when I just generally say technology, it just means we'll take on about anything. We've taken on camera systems, security entry systems, and then obviously telephone systems and all kinds of computers and computer networks and servers. We're finding a lot of people want to move their technology, as they say, to the cloud.
Mhm.
And the cloud is simply just another location that's more secure than even your own office. And most people are hesitant to move things to the cloud or to another facility. But the reality is, it's much more secure and better backed up in that environment than it is even in their own office. So it's much easier and much simpler just to help look at moving things to the cloud, and we'll take on that responsibility to say, here's what we can do, and we have the breadth and depth to do that. Many companies like ours specialize in one particular area, and that's great, and they are very good at that one area. What we do is we kind of take on a more broad scope of kind of what their needs are and a more long-term view of it, so that we can help out and consult with them for a strategy moving forward.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Dean. I certainly hope some folks reach out to you. I'm sure you're going to save them a lot of time and grief. Um,
We hope. We hope.
yeah. Yeah. All right. So, Dean Galbraith with Cirrus Line Technology, and thank you for your time today.
Thanks, Sharon.
All
Appreciate it.
right. Take care. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye.